Okay, what we have here today is a test kit from HealthyWiser. It's 30 seconds only. It's 9 ways. It does 9 different tests. Um, and what you do, you would dip it in the water and hold it horizontally for 30 seconds and then start reading it. And it does test for total alkalinity, free chlorine, pH, total hardness, total chlorine, something else, I don't know how to say it. It's CYANURIC, I think. Nitrate and nitrite and bromide. And here's the directions. And that's what I told you already. You just hold it, dip it in, hold it horizontally for 30 seconds, and then start reading it up against the chart that's on here. And the strip turns different colors, and you just look and see where it is, and then you can treat accordingly. I'm going to be dipping it into the pool, and I do use a special cleaner and everything to keep my pool clean. It's in the pristine group, so there really isn't any chlorine that I add naturally. It's a special solution. It's really good. So anyways, back to this. What I'm going to do when I open this up, I'm going to cut it right along the cap area, because there's 100 strips in here, which will last me for a long time, even doing my house water. And when you hold it up to this color chart, it's wet, and after a few times this color chart's going to start getting all faded out, water spots and stuff on it. So I'm going to try to keep the plastic covering on the outside to protect this. There also is complete directions in the box that it came with, and I'll show you those too in a little bit. But it's great to test your pool water, your spa water, and your drinking water. So depending on how things turn out, you can test it and get just the perfect water for whatever you're using. And it's pretty much everything that it's got on the tube itself, the container that holds them all in. And then inside we've got another water chart. This is just paper though, so like I said, it ends up getting pretty messed up after a while. It has what each thing is and the seriousness of different bacteria, different strains of stuff can cause a lot of damage and sickness to you. So that's always something you want to make sure your water is in good shape so you don't end up getting sick or getting your company sick. And then this is the other side of the test kit. This is a 9-way. I had mentioned that. So it's pretty cool. It's going to work good. I'm going to find out how the pool water is. It's been kind of getting chilly here. It's fall. Whoops, this just blew off. It's fall. It's windy. It's messy out with the leaves coming down. So we haven't had the pool open for quite a while actually. So it's going to be interesting to see how it is when I take my test kit or my water sample into the pool place, Mr. Pool. They tell me what I need to put in, and it's usually nothing. I have really pretty good water in the pool to start with, and I put in a shock about once a week in the summertime, maybe a little, at least once a week, and then I use the pristine blue along with that, and just a couple of ounces of that usually. So let's go over to the pool and see how the test turns out. Blade and cut off just above or below the cap line so I can keep the plastic on this part. And oops, there's a cellophane keeper on here too to make sure your product is good and fresh. So hold on while I take that off. I was surprised. Inside there's must be 25 because there's 100 in here and there's 4 packs, which helps to keep the rest of them fresher too, which is really good because like I said, 100 is an awful lot. It's going to take a long time to use them all up. So, and then it also had the dryer pack in there too. So that's pretty awesome right there in itself. And I pulled out a strip, and normally I'd have a piece of paper and a pencil to work with out here too, you know, to write the things down. But I have the movie going this time, so I won't need to do that. I can just look back, but any other time I'll be using paper and pen. So, okay, you dip it in real fast and out and hold it like this for 30 seconds. Alright, that's got to be about 30 seconds. Now, what you do, you hold it up to the chart, or to the, oh dear, how can I do this with one hand? There we go. Alright, you hold it up to the colors here, you match it up. Oops, sorry about that. You match it up. So the first one is total alkalinity, and you see how orange it is? I would say it's this one right here. I don't have my glasses on, so I can't read the numbers. The chlorine, there's no chlorine, because it would turn one of these greener colors, and it's not. So that's pretty good. The pH is that one on the end here, and if I remember right from, I know I had a saltwater fish tank, that's probably right around the range you want the pH. I'll have to double check on all of this. And then the total hardness is, it's really dark. I'm going to say it's that first one. And then you just go on down the line. That one is there. This is, I don't know what that says. I can't read without my glasses. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to look this all over real good and see if I need to add anything or what's going on with my pool. And then I'm going to do it with my drinking water right out of the well, and then also out of the faucet, because I have a pretty decent well system, or water softener, and test everything out there. But I'll do that later. So this is it, and the name of it again is HealthyWiser. It works good. You got all your packs. It's a good deal. Awesome buy. Keep track of your drinking water, at least for sure. Alright, thanks, and have a nice day.